Hello, everybody, and welcome inside the Mingus Gymnasium on the campus of Mingus Union High School for tonight's Saturday night wrestling matchup as the Coolidge Bears travel to take on your Mingus Marauders. I'm Philip Catafamo. Happy to have you along with me here on Verde Valley TV on a relatively rainy night here in Cottonwood, Arizona. But we've got some fun wrestling for you as the Coolidge Bears come to travel to take on the Mingus Marauders. The Marauders looking to go 7-0 on the season, starting the season 6-0. We'll get you that and the preview for this matchup. On the other side of this break, we've got sports coming up here on Verde Valley TV. Don't go anywhere.
Balancing your family, finances, and future is a lot of responsibility. Let Jennifer Griffin and her team at State Farm help. Jennifer Griffin is an Arizona native and a Mingus graduate, as well as a third-generation State Farm agent, serving you in the same Main Street location for over 35 years. Jennifer Griffin and her team want to wish the Mingus wrestling team the best of luck this season. Go Marauders! Jennifer Griffin and State Farm Insurance, here to help life go right.
Starting in the late 1920s, Grandpa Gettle and his brothers laid the groundwork for what would become a family legacy. Almost 100 years and 100 patents later, Gettle's High Desert Mechanical continues to raise the bar of quality heating, cooling, and plumbing products and services in the Verde Valley.
Call Gettle's High Desert Mechanical Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing at 567-2200 or online at GettlesHDM.com, providing solutions for your comfort. Don't settle, get Gettles, and go Marauders.
When you buy a vehicle from Hyundai of Cottonwood, you'll enjoy thousands of trouble-free miles. With America's best warranty, 10-year, 100,000 miles, and every new Hyundai comes with complimentary maintenance for 3 years or 36,000 miles. Driving a Hyundai will give you peace of mind. Remember, a better commute starts with a better car. Hyundai of Cottonwood, serving the Verde Valley and Quad Cities.
Welcome, everybody, here inside the gymnasium for tonight's wrestling matchup as the Marauders get warmed up there on your screen, taking on the Coolidge Bears. Philip Catafamo, joined now by assistant wrestling coach for these Mingus Marauders, Dave Wilbur, my partner in crime on these broadcasts. Coach Wilbur, you just got back from a trip over to Winslow, taking Aliana Cricks to give her some matches. Just more in general, how has she been doing? How did the match go today against Winslow? Where are we at with Aliana Cricks?
Today didn't go so well, but you know it's okay. It gives her opportunities to keep working on the same old stuff that we've been trying to get her to. Yeah. So hopefully next time she comes out stronger.
Yeah, well, it's she's had obviously a little bit of a disadvantage this season with COVID. Not too many wrestling programs here in the 4A Grand Canyon region carrying those girls varsity programs just because of, like I mentioned, because of COVID. But Aliana getting an opportunity to kind of travel around and do a little bit of wrestling. Obviously, last weekend we were here as the Marauders took on the Bradshaw Bears. A phenomenal match for the Marauders and a very surprising performance from the Bradshaw Bears, who are really trying to make a name for themselves here in the 4A Grand Canyon region, along with programs like Mingus and Coconino. But Mingus able to get the victory 46-27. Very close match with Bradshaw. Kind of came down to the heavyweights. What did you like from Avery Hines to kind of close things out for the Marauders?
That one made me happy. He that kid's a ranked in state too.
Oh wow! Yeah.
So for him to be able to go out there and stick through it and stay tough and beat him was huge.
Yeah, it really was, because had Avery lost that match, it would have put Bradshaw in a good position to try to get the victory at the 106 weight class, because we started at 113 instead of our usual 106. But here tonight against Coolidge, a team that Mingus is, I don't believe, too familiar with. They're coming out of the Coolidge is close to Casa Grande, more of southern Phoenix kind of area, more closer to Tucson. But we'll see what the Coolidge Bears have in store for the Marauders tonight. As I mentioned, Mingus trying to go 7-0 on the season, 6-0 start for Coach McKeon and these Marauders. And well, we should be in for a good one.
Yeah.
It should be a good one as we head down to the mat there. Our referee, Dr. Justin Hartman, the vice principal for Mingus Union, as we get started to see who starts for the Marauders. As we got some wrestling here on Saturday. Again, Philip Catafamo joined by assistant wrestling coach for these Mingus Marauders, Dave Wilbur. And we'll get the national anthem going and get started here in just a few minutes. Stay with us here on Verde Valley TV. It is the Marauders taking on the Coolidge Bears. Again, Mingus trying to go 7-0, coming off a victory last weekend when we were here against Bradshaw Mountain 46-27, and then of course beating Arizona College Prep last week as well, 48-36, to keep Mingus undefeated, and they're looking for another win here to go on to 7-0 and carry that momentum into next Wednesday when they take on Mesquite for senior night.
Yeah. And Mesquite should be pretty tough.
Mesquite is a pretty good program in the Phoenix area, correct?
As far as I know, yeah.
So that'll be a good one. Of course, the Marauders sending off 3 seniors, Tyler Griffin, Conrad Brady, and Sergio Vasquez this season. Relatively young team for these Marauders, as we'll talk a little bit here about the Coolidge Bears. I got a chance to talk with their coach, Anthony Garcia, who's been with the program for 18 years. He is a former Coolidge Bear, along with his assistant coach, Brent Newton. Both of those guys, former Coolidge Bears, coming back to coach the program. You and Coach McKean, very similar as well, former Marauders, coming back to coach the program here.
Right.
It's got to be kind of a little surreal, but yet a little fun to come back to your program and coach the kids in the same program you were in as well.
It really is. Sometimes it definitely gets frustrating too, though.
Well, I would assume you got kind of a good mix of kids here this season. We've got guys who have a lot of experience. We have a couple guys who are new to the sport, Andy Babcock being one. Of course, Jason Briseño, a former middle school wrestler, coming back here his junior year to wrestle for Mingus. But we're going to get the national anthem started here, and we'll get you some wrestling. Just stay with us.
In high school, please stand for the national anthem.
All right, here we go. Mingus Marauders taking on the Coolidge Bears here on a rainy night here in Cottonwood, Arizona, on a beautiful Saturday night. Philip Catafamo joined by assistant varsity head coach here for the Mingus Marauders, Dave Wilbur. And we get started in the 106 weight class.
Max Ortega.
Yes, it is. It is Max Ortega, and it should be I believe it is a forfeit on the side of Coolidge. So Mingus starting off early here with a couple points. We'll have a couple forfeits to start off the match, but then we'll get right into it, and we kick things off with the 126 is when we'll get started. So Max Ortega gets the forfeit victory. Now here is, I believe, Brody Townsend.
Yes.
So Brody here at the 113 weight class. Andrew Hayes behind him.
With another forfeit.
That's right, yeah.
And he got a haircut. About time.
So Andrew Hayes sporting a new haircut, gets the forfeit victory. Mingus starting out 18-0. Andy Babcock will get ready to wrestle in our first match at the 126 weight class. It'll be Babcock on the side of Mingus, and it'll be Marcel Williams on the side of Coolidge. Again, I was speaking with Coach Garcia, so this team's relatively young, very much like Mingus, right. Minus, obviously, Mingus has more juniors, and Coolidge has a little bit more freshmen and sophomore, only 2 seniors on the side for Coolidge.
Oh, wow.
And we'll see what Williams can do here against Babcock. Babcock, a first-time wrestler this season.
Oh, he rolled out.
Yeah, Williams rolling around with Babcock here. Mingus trying to get things going early. Yeah, a little bit of a... going for the head there. So you got to be, I would assume that technique-wise, if you're going to go for the headgear, which you can do, you don't want to, what we saw with Williams, maybe a little bit too much hand-checking at the top of the head.
Can't be slapping. It's all right. That happens.
Yeah.
And we just had the other Hartman up there in Winslow reffing.
Yeah, how about that? Yeah, I got a chance to speak with Dr. Justin Hartman on the program off the bench. He was telling me about as Mingus gets 2 points. Coolidge gets 2 points, excuse me. I was talking with Dr. Hartman. He mentioned his twin brother is also a AIA official, much like himself.
Right.
So Coolidge up early 2-0. Williams over Babcock. Good control here from Williams. Babcock trying to get out of it. Almost to his feet. He gets out of it.
Oh,
nice.
Good catch.
There we go.
Let's keep that
2 points for the reversal. Babcock going for his first pin of the season.
Hey.
He got it. The rookie. His first pin of the year. How about Andy Babcock? Welcome to the varsity level.
Yeah.
Huge win.
That was good for him.
Yeah, what a nice little confidence booster there for Andy Babcock. He gets his first pin of the season. And Mingus up early, 24-0. We'll see now here Kai Miller and Callan Arredondo on the side of Coolidge. Mingus up in the match, 24-0 after the pin from Babcock to get things going after a few forfeits. Now we've got Kai Miller on the side of Mingus wearing the black and red. And Arredondo on the side of Coolidge wearing the blue and red. Miller's got a great hold on him.
That is definitely tight.
Kai Miller, one of the stronger wrestlers here for the Marauder program. Going for the pin here, he got it. Back-to-back pins for the Marauders to start things off here in the 126 and 132 weight classes respectively. Now we'll get Isaac McKean at 138. He'll be going up against Feliciano Velasquez on the side of Coolidge.
Should be another strong match here.
Yeah, Isaac McKean, of course, the son of Coach Clint McKean. Been around wrestling his entire life.
Yep.
Looking to hopefully wrestle at the next level. I know he's a junior, I believe, this season.
Yeah.
So he'll have one more year with the Marauders before he heads off to college or wherever he decides to go. McKean trying to go for the quick pin.
Got a crawler.
Yeah. Almost crawling to the sidelines here is
right to that wing.
Velasquez. Keane trying to go for the pin. Just got to get that shoulder down. Almost has it. He got it. So 3 straight pins for the Marauders. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we will have the 160 weight class for you. Stay with us.
Balancing your family, finances, and future is a lot of responsibility. Let Jennifer Griffin and her team at State Farm help. Jennifer Griffin is an Arizona native and a Mingus graduate, as well as a third-generation State Farm agent, serving you in the same Main Street location for over 35 years. Jennifer Griffin and her team want to wish the Mingus wrestling team the best of luck this season. Go Marauders! Jennifer Griffin and State Farm Insurance, here to help life go right.
Starting in the late 1920s, Grandpa Gettle and his brothers laid the groundwork for what would become a family legacy. Almost 100 years and 100 patents later, Gettle's High Desert Mechanical continues to raise the bar of quality heating, cooling, and plumbing products and services in the Verde Valley.
Call Gettle's High Desert Mechanical Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing at 567-2200 or online at GettlesHDM.com, providing solutions for your comfort. Don't settle, get Gettles, and go Marauders.
When you buy a vehicle from Hyundai of Cottonwood, you'll enjoy thousands of trouble-free miles. With America's best warranty, 10-year, 100,000 miles, and every new Hyundai comes with complimentary maintenance for 3 years or 36,000 miles. Driving a Hyundai will give you peace of mind. Remember, a better commute starts with a better car. Hyundai of Cottonwood, serving the Verde Valley and Quad Cities.
Welcome you back inside the Mingus Gymnasium for tonight's matchup as the Marauders take on the Coolidge Bears. Philip Katafmo alongside Dave Wilbur. Do want to thank our sponsors for this evening. Gettle's High Desert Mechanical, State Farm agent Jennifer Griffin, Hyundai of Cottonwood, and the law office of Shiloh K. Hogard. We are in the 160 weight class here with Caden Herrera, a freshman for the Marauder program, going up against the senior Isaiah Young on the side of Coolidge. What do we know about Herrera, Coach?
He's new.
Okay. I like the hairstyle. I like the half blonde, half half black hair.
No, his
or brown, I guess, is more about what color it is.
His sister Rowan wrestled last year too.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We do have Zoe Arwin behind us. She made her way down to check out the wrestling match. I believe she's wrestling at Dixie State. I believe.
Yeah, it's southwestern Utah somewhere. I can't remember what the name is.
I guess that's the connection between Zoe and I. Is Dixie State, I believe, is in the WAC division, and Grand Canyon University, my alma mater, is also in the WAC.
Well, that's where I wrestled.
Dixie State is a more recent addition.
Is it the WAC now?
Yeah, the Western Athletic Conference, yes. Okay. It's a very unfortunate acronym, but yes, the Western Athletic Conference. Herrera trying to stay in bounds. Again, Caden Herrera in his first season with Marauders wearing the all-black onesie, and then on the side of Coolidge, Isaiah Young wearing the blue and red. It's singlet. Excuse me. And I apologize. It is a singlet.
Still in junior high rules, or elementary. No, I know Caden, he used to wrestle in elementary school, I believe, under Chigoya.
Okay. So he's been around with wrestling. Obviously, this is his first year at in high school.
Right.
But he's familiar with the program, I would assume, if he was under Coach Segoya.
Right. See, he's so close.
Yeah, Herrera very close. And again, he's wrestling against a guy who's, a few years older than him, the senior in Isaiah Young, and Herrera doing a good job early on. He's got 2 points as we get close to ending round one. And I believe we'll end in what seems to be a stalemate. We will.
I'm just looking for a win for him.
Yeah. and well, I mean, we saw first-time wrestler Andy Babcock got a victory, so maybe Caden Herrera can get a first in his first match. Herrera is slowing down here a little bit. So Caden Herrera is going to get a brief pause here. Take a break? Take a break? Okay, never mind. Well, as we get Caden Herrera situated here with some water and get the reset here very quickly, again, Philip Katafmo alongside Coach Dave Wilbur as we head right back to the mat with Caden Herrera and Isaiah Young. But, Coach, you got to be pretty happy so far with Caden Herrera, his first varsity match this season. I was speaking with Coach McKean beforehand. He said Caden had been expressing interest of getting a match in, and I guess Coach McKean just figured this would be the good time to bring him on against Coolidge right before senior night.
I agree.
So Herrera doing quite well, up 2-0 in the match. Trying to get that pin against Isaiah Young, the senior. Good positioning right here for Herrera. Herrera trying to get the hold. Almost reversing out of it is Young.
He's got the cradle locked up real nice.
Yeah, good hold.
Needs to learn how to finish.
With time, Coach, with time. He's only a freshman.
He'll get there.
He's almost got it. Trying to get Young on his back.
Yeah. See, now he wants his forehead on the mat, not his ear there.
Well, we saw that too with Andy. We had a Coach Young or Coach McKean in his first match was yelling, "Keep your head up, keep your head up, keep your head up." And seemed we're running in the same issue here with Herrera. So I would assume that's something that young wrestlers struggle with.
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
They don't. I don't think a lot of them quite understand that it's too easy to get rolled. Okay. You know what I mean? Right.
It's almost like as we get a quick pause here. We got a technical violation, a locking hand, so it'll go a point to Coolidge. Herrera will start in the advantage position here with 43 seconds left here in round 2. Herrera's got a hold of him. Do you think maybe it's an instinctual thing to kind of cover your head when you're in a fight? I mean,
yeah, you need want to duck and cover.
Usually that's the head and neck is one of the first things you protect.
Right.
So maybe that's why you see a lot of wrestlers struggle with that. As you can see now, Young is in a good position, able to get out of it, got the reverse, and they'll call him out of bounds. Or escape, excuse me.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's fine.
Not paying attention.
It's all good.
It's a long drive.
No, I get it. I get it, Coach. No problem. Young takes him out of bounds again, so Herrera will reset.
With half a second left.
Half a second to go here, in the second round. But Herrera controlling the match so far, 7-2. The only points coming from the escape from Young and the penalty point.
Right.
But Herrera, if he'll have another 2 minutes on the clock when we head to the third round, but doing a good job so far. And here we go, and that'll do it. So we'll head to our first round 3 of the evening with Caden Herrera and Isaiah Young. Young, one of 2 seniors on the roster for Coolidge.
Hopefully he can suck it up for 2 minutes here.
Yeah, very much so. He's got 1:50 now. And he goes out of bounds again. Again, 1:48 here in round 3.
That's too much time to stall out.
Yeah, really it is. It's a long time here as you got Herrera now on top trying to get that pin. Able to get into a good position. You can see Coach McKean.
Oh, see.
Young with a good reversal.
That's why.
Young trying to get the pin now. Coolidge looking for their first pin of the night. He got it. The senior prevails.
That's why you don't post your head like that.
Yeah, and you saw right there it was a quick reversal from Herrera. And Young doing a great job.
Right. Yeah.
He was down the entire match, but basically turns it on his head in just a few seconds and gets the pin. So a solid victory for Coolidge and the senior Isaiah Young. And now we will go into the 170 weight class with Conrad Brady for the Marauders, another senior, and the other senior for the Coolidge Bears, Oriah Jackson. We'll see what Conrad Brady has in store for Jackson as we get the first round going. And
it's a bracelet.
Oh. Got to make sure all your little trinkets and accoutrements are off before you start wrestling.
Yep. He just gave up a point.
Yeah, unfortunately. Brady does give up a point, but hopefully he'll be able to get it right back and maybe get a pin for the Marauders against Oriah Jackson, the other senior on the side for Coolidge. Brady trying to bring him down. Good chicken wing hold on Jackson, and they'll go out of bounds and we'll reset. So Coolidge will start on the disadvantage. Mingus will start on the advantage. Minute 26 here in the first round, 48-6, Mingus leads. Conrad Brady for the Marauders and Uriah Jackson for Coolidge. Brady trying to get a better hold here. He's got a minute left here in round one. Is leading in the matchup 2-1. Brady trying to get position here. Almost had it. Now on top is Jackson. Jackson in a good hold. Brady's just trying to reverse it.
It's getting choked out.
Yeah, it's very scary. You got to be careful. Of course, not intentional on the side of Jackson. You just get into that hold and you don't even realize you're doing it. So
can't get your arm out.
No. we will reset here. .30 seconds left here in the first round. Brady going to hold to that head, now going for the arms. Short time. 7 seconds left here in the first round. Coolidge almost getting out of it, trying to get that escape point. But Brady doing a good job of hanging on. He will carry his lead into round two. We'll get a fresh 2 minutes on the clock. So this time Brady opting to go down instead of up.
This kid must be strong.
Yeah, I mean, Conrad, you can see he's pretty muscular for a guy who's relatively leaner.
Yeah.
But Uriah Jackson doing a great job of sticking with him and almost had him on the reversal a little earlier.
Right. At least he has a reversal here. Just about. There it is.
It'll be a reversal. So 2 more points to Mingus. Conrad Brady up 4-1 now. Minute 13 to go here in round two. Again, Conrad Brady for the Marauders and Uriah Jackson for Coolidge. Brady just trying to bring him down. 53 seconds left here in round two. Almost has him. .30 seconds here in round two. Brady up 4-1. 20 seconds here. Already had pins from a few Marauders. See if Brady can be the next one.
Oh, he's got 2 more minutes.
Yep, as we come down to the end here, 3 seconds left in round two, and they'll call him out of bounds. 2 seconds here. So almost a guarantee we will get a third round at this point with only 2 seconds left.
Yeah.
Brady trying to get the pin, maybe, not enough time. So we'll head to round three, another fresh 2 minutes on the clock. versus Conrad Brady and Oriah Jackson. This match is sponsored by the Law Office of Shiloh K. Hogard. The Law Office of Shiloh K. Hogard is the Verde Valley's choice for personal injury cases and is a proud sponsor of Mingus Marauder Sports. You can see Brady trying to go for that right leg, going more for the thigh of Jackson.
Yeah. He's trying to get him open.
Yeah, just to get that turn.
Every time he comes close, he just balls it out.
Yeah, if anything, Jackson's doing a good job of taking opportunities away from Conrad Brady by doing that.
He is.
It's hurting him a little in the point department, but in terms of extending the match and possibly getting Brady in a sleeping, a least vulnerable position, you see now Brady in a good spot, but Jackson, could tire out his opponent and then do a quick reversal and then get the win. We saw that at the end of the match we just had between Herrera and Young.
Young, right.
Where it seemed like Herrera was controlling the entire time, and then Young literally last second got the reversal in the pin.
It's going to be a lot harder to do on a veteran, though.
Yeah, very much so. You got two, yes, of course, the two seniors on the mat instead of the freshman and senior.
He needs to try something new.
54 seconds left here for Conrad Brady as he looks to get the win by decision. 45 seconds left here. $35 seconds left here in round 3. Got a good hold. $20 seconds. Almost got him. Hartman has gone to his stomach looking for that pin. Just got to hold him.
Just got to keep circling.
Yep. Almost has him. 3 seconds. Can he get it? I don't think he's going to get it. Unable to get the pin, but it will go 3 points for the Marauders. The near fall gets Conrad Brady the victory, 7-1 on the decision. So a good victory for the Marauders as we head into our 182 weight class with Tyler Griffin. And again, we do want to thank our sponsors for tonight's broadcast, Gettles High Desert Mechanical, State Farm Agent Jennifer Griffin, Hyundai of Cottonwood, and the Law Office of Shiloh K. Hogard.
Hopefully Tyler can get back on track here.
Yeah, in his, he did well in his, he did get pinned against Bradshaw. And
the AZ College Prep, too.
And in AZ College Prep. So, yeah, he is looking for a bounce-back victory here.
Oh, well, I guess a forfeit does it.
So it will be a forfeit victory. So, a good bounce-back win for Griffin nonetheless.
It counts.
Now we're in our 190. Yes, it does. We're in our 195 weight class with Jace Bresenio. And the 195, Marcus White on the side of Coolidge.
Yeah, Jace had his first win against AZ College Prep.
Very good. Yeah, no, that's good to hear. Yeah, he got a, let's see here. I got it right here. A big victory for Mingus there.
Yeah, he was losing 6-0.
Then came back and got the win. Yeah. He ended up pinning him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Bresenio and White going at it here in round 1. No points on the board for either team. Might get a takedown point there for Coolidge. Looking for the pin now is White almost immediately on Bresenio. Almost there. Bresenio still fighting. Just got to get that other shoulder down.
Yeah, it's hard to get out. It's a lot of time.
That's going to be tough here with 50 seconds left here in round 1. If Bresenio can hang on, it'll be the longest hold we've probably had all season.
Yeah.
Still waiting for that call from our referee. Bresenio's still trying to get out of it. He's got 30 seconds. Maybe he can hold on.
Maybe.
Bresenio's still fighting. Still no. There it is. As soon as we said it. The pin for Marcus White and Coolidge. That'll bring their point total 57-12. As we get going here again, want to thank the Law Office of Shiloh K. Hogard for sponsoring tonight's event. The Law Office of Shiloh K. Hogard represents clients who have been injured by car accidents, defective products, and dog attacks, and is a proud sponsor and supporter of Mingus Marauder Sports. Victory for the Coolidge, for the girl wrestling, as Oleana Cricks traveled to Winslow this afternoon with Coach Wilbur. Unfortunately, did not get the victory, but nonetheless, experience is good regardless.
Of course.
Especially with Oleana not getting too many opportunities to wrestle in the regular season.
Yeah.
So now we've got Avery Hines and Isaiah Newton on in the heavyweight class. I believe this will be our final match of the night. Hines was instrumental. We talked about it last weekend against Bradshaw. Mingus needed a victory, and he was able to get it by the decision. Had he not, it would have came down to the 106 weight class, but Hines able to put it away for the Marauders and keep them undefeated against a very tough Bradshaw Mountain Bear wrestling program. Minute 25 here in round one. Again, Mingus's next match will be on Wednesday at home against Coolidge for senior night as Hines goes for the pin.
Mesquite.
Or Mesquite, excuse me, yes. What did I say, Winslow?
Coolidge.
I said Coolidge, sorry, but Hines gets the pin. So 6 points, and that should about do it here.
Should do it.
And another victory for the Marauders. They now move to 7-0 on the season, a 63-18 win. And what a win it was. Again, want to thank the Law Office of Shiloh K. Hogard for sponsoring tonight's event. The Law Office of Shiloh K. Hogard has helped people with legal matters in the Verde Valley for over 15 years and is a proud sponsor of Marauder Sports. And it's got to be happy about a victory for Mingus. But we will start wrapping things up here after this break. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
All right.
Balancing your family, finances, and future is a lot of responsibility. Let Jennifer Griffin and her team at State Farm help. Jennifer Griffin is an Arizona native and a Mingus graduate, as well as a third-generation State Farm agent, serving you in the same Main Street location for over 35 years. Jennifer Griffin and her team want to wish the Mingus wrestling team the best of luck this season. Go Marauders! Jennifer Griffin and State Farm Insurance, here to help life go right.
Starting in the late 1920s, Grandpa Gettle and his brothers laid the groundwork for what would become a family legacy. Almost 100 years and 100 patents later, Gettle's High Desert Mechanical continues to raise the bar of quality heating, cooling, and plumbing products and services in the Verde Valley.
Call Gettle's High Desert Mechanical Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing at 567-2200 or online at GettlesHDM.com, providing solutions for your comfort. Don't settle, get Gettles, and go Marauders!
When you buy a vehicle from Hyundai of Cottonwood, you'll enjoy thousands of trouble-free miles. With America's best warranty, 10-year, 100,000 miles, and every new Hyundai comes with complimentary maintenance for 3 years or 36,000 miles. Driving a Hyundai will give you peace of mind. Remember, a better commute starts with a better car. Hyundai of Cottonwood, serving the Verde Valley and Quad Cities.
Welcome back here inside the Mingus Gymnasium. Philip Katafmo alongside assistant wrestling coach here, Dave Wilbur, for these Mingus Marauders. Again, we do want to thank the Law Office of Shiloh K. Hogard for sponsoring tonight's event. The Law Office of Shiloh K. Hogard is the Verde Valley's choice for personal injury cases and is a proud sponsor of Mingus Marauder Sports. Again, thanking the Law Office of Shiloh K. Hogard. And what a strong victory for the Marauders, Coach Wilbur. Yeah. Mingus moving to 7-0 after a 63-18 victory against these Coolidge Bears. A couple good pins on the side of Coolidge, more specifically from their upperclassmen, Isaiah Young and I think Young, and Marcus White as well. Yeah. Marcus White is not a senior, excuse me. I thought Uriah Jackson had gotten the victory, but he did not. But some good showing from Coolidge, unfortunately, due to COVID and a lot of other circumstances, not necessarily having their full team that they would probably like. But I know Coach Garcia and Coach Newton are looking forward to the future of this program and getting back to their winning ways next season. Coach Garcia has been with the program for 18 years. So Coolidge, it'd be interesting to see them possibly next season where they'll be at with their program. But it was a lot of fun to get a chance to see them. We obviously don't get to see too many schools a little more southern of Phoenix in Coolidge. But for Mingus, Coach, you got to be happy. Strong performance from the Marauders.
Being 7-0 and then being able to throw in some of the underclassmen, like rookies in that, which is awesome.
Andy Babcock got his first pin of the season. We saw Herrera. He got his first opportunity to actually wrestle at the varsity level. Unfortunately, didn't get the win, but nonetheless went all 3 rounds with a senior wrestler. So good progress for Herrera. Of course, he's still got 3 more years left at Mingus, but a lot of fun here inside the Mingus Gymnasium. A very quick match and a quick win for the Marauders here as they look forward to Wednesday against Mesquite, and it will be senior night as we send off 3 seniors in Conrad Brady, Sergio Vasquez, and Tyler Griffin. We wish them nothing but the best, and that should be great. It'll be Coach Wilbur and Mr. Bob Weir on the call for that one, and it should be a lot of fun. So join us on Wednesday for the Marauders' next match against Mesquite. It will be our final home match of the season, or excuse me, it's not our final home match of the season. No. We will have one more after that, but we will have senior night for you next Wednesday right here on Verde Valley TV. For everybody here at Yavapai Broadcasting, for our cameraman John Stabe, our producer Ryan Nichols, my partner in crime here, Coach Dave Wilbur, I want to thank you, and thank you for watching the broadcast. We will see you on Wednesday. I'm Philip Catafamo, wishing you a great rest of your week. We'll see you next time.